On here real quick. I have a couple project shares and then kind of a life update, something I'm dealing with toward the end of the video. So I had shown you guys this card that I had done for my kids' teacher. If you didn't see it in the previous one, this is what it looks like. I paper pieced this all together. That was quite interesting. I'd never done it before. Then added the flowers. This is just a thank you stamp, and then I layered up the paper, and then on the inside I already wrote the note, but I also layered a paper on there. And then I didn't want it to be just like that, so I actually made a top loading envelope, and I never done this before, so I just took this pink paper and I folded it, and then I added this black and glued it down to the top of the pink. See, like that? And then I added the same out of the same paper pad as the doll and the background, this paper. And then I had found this fringe, so I just kind of put that across there, and I thought it turned out really cute. And then the card just slides in the top, and it's a little bit shorter than the card, but I think it worked out perfectly because it doesn't show the head, it just shows like the top of this border. So I think that worked out perfectly. I like it a lot. And then I made this for a friend of mine that has a March birthday. I won't say who. But this is also from that same paper pad. So I just layered, there you can see it better, layered this, and this was the back piece of it. And then I used that new stamp that I got from Hobby Lobby that I really like. I colored the bottom with a marker, and then I put glue, and I ended up using embossing powder because I didn't have any glitter glue or glitter like dust, and I just used that instead and colored that. And that's what this looks like. There's nothing on the inside yet, but that's what that looks like, and that will be going out pretty soon. I've got a couple things going out actually. And then I don't know, everybody knows that I was really sick last month. I had the flu, and my son had the flu, and then he got over it, and then I had bronchitis, and then I had pneumonia, and then I'm finally getting a little better. I'm still having to do like a breathing treatment, things like that, but that's not uncommon for me this time of year. So I'm better with that. But a few months back, I had a stomach bacteria called H. pylori, and it's nothing like, it's kind of one of those bacteria, it is actually one of those bacteria that we all have in our body, and sometimes things can trigger it, like bad food, bad water, and ulcer. I think there's a couple other things that can trigger it, and you get very, very sick. So a few months back, I was dealing with that. They gave me this 3-part antibiotic, and the antibiotics were more torture than the symptoms. Every time I took a pill, I had to like lay on the floor, ice my stomach because it would swell up, and it was horrible. So I was telling them I was having all these side effects, and they took me off of it. So I just started eating better, doing things that I normally would do to kind of help my digestive system and all that, and was feeling better. Well, then now I've kind of flared up again, and I went to the doctor the other day, my regular doctor. Told him, hey, you know, I think I'm flared back up on this because I never finished the medicine. He's like, no, that's not right. It's not possible, blah, blah, blah. So he did like an x-ray, told me, you know, you probably just need to like, well, this is gross, but you probably just need to have a good bowel movement, blah, blah, blah. You probably just have like a GI problem or something. So I was like, okay, so I've just been eating apples and stuff. Again, I know TMI, but like, you know, so then the last couple days I've been having like chest pain, and I'm like, what? So just in case, I went to the ER, because I mean, you can't just ignore that. And my heart is fine, but they went ahead and tested me again for this bacteria, and of course I have it because I never finished antibiotics. So I'm really kind of upset because it's like, I know they just wanted to get me out of the office because they were about to close, and it was real easy for them to say it was just like digestive problems instead of retesting me, when it only makes sense that if I didn't finish the medicine, I would still have that. I mean, that's just ridiculous. And so I went 3 days without the medicine that I need to take care of it because he told me that I was fine. So I'm kind of upset about that. And I was in the ER until about midnight with my kids last night. that was kind of interesting. And now I'm back on this medicine. They adjusted it, but still, it's going to be harsh on my body, and it's really more painful than these symptoms. It's insane. But anyways, so my point is if everybody could pray for me. This isn't like the worst thing, but it's like no fun. And I've already been sick a month, so my immune system is kind of low. And if you guys could just pray for me, I'd really appreciate it. Just, I guess, pray that this medicine doesn't feel like I'm being tortured from the inside out. That would be lovely. So, yeah, I'm sorry I didn't have much of really a project share. Hopefully you like these two. And I do have a couple of things I'm working on. I have a recipe book that my friend wants me to make. I did have a project that I was going to try to make for somebody on here on YouTube. So I'm still kind of figuring that out, working on that. And yeah, I need to do my tags for this month for Myra. So I've got a few things I'm going to be working on, so be on the lookout for all that. But yeah, if you guys could just pray for me, I'd really appreciate it. So I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. All right, bye.